Welcome back to Fearless. It's great to see you again. It's important to go through any levels. Welcome to Fearless.
How are you afraid? How afraid? I'm going to say
We're
not
going to
afraid.
begin with a cartoon drawing of a spider. Let's give the spider. This is a pretty decent sized spider. Think about the last time you encountered a spider this large and how you reacted then. Even if you're uncomfortable, I bet you're reacting much more calmly this time. Previously, I suggested that you focus on the spiders. However, you may have noticed in the past that when you see a spider, you want to watch it constantly to make sure you don't lose track of it. What I want you to do now is to intentionally look away for a bit so you can get more comfortable without knowing exactly where the spider is. Try looking up at the ceiling, and I'll tell you when you can look back down at the table. Keep looking up. Okay, you can look back down. Let's try that a couple more times. Ready? Look up at the ceiling now. And back down. Good. Once more, we'll try 10 seconds this time. Look up at the ceiling. Halfway there. And back down. Well done. When you're ready, we're going to look at another species of spider. This one is twice as large but moves a little slower. You can tap at any time.
Whoa.
You may be having a strong reaction to this spider, but at the same time, are you feeling more confident that you can hang in there, and that you'll become more comfortable after a little while? That's the key to this whole process. We only have a couple more levels, and you're doing fantastically. But just because you get to the end doesn't mean you'll be immediately cured of your fear of spiders. There are a couple of important things you need to do. First, you should come back and go through the levels at least a few more times. You're welcome to skip through some of the earlier levels quickly. You don't have to wait for me to finish talking. Make sure to spend extra time on any levels that you find harder. Practice looking away from the spiders like we did previously, and make sure you're not using any safety behaviors. Second, and this is very important, you need to practice these techniques next time you see a real spider. Chances are it will be smaller than the one you're looking at now. So next time you see a spider, start by not immediately trying to kill it. Instead, observe it for a while. You can start from a distance and gradually get closer as you become more and more comfortable. Once you've gotten more comfortable with this very large spider, let's try a small spider that moves very fast. You may feel little jolts of anxiety when this spider moves, especially when it's close to you on the table. If you can, try to let go of the need to know exactly where it's going and allow the spider to do its own thing. Actually, let's practice looking up at the ceiling again. Look up now. I'll let you know when to look back down. Okay, look back down. How did that feel? Let's do it again. Ready? Look up. Keep looking up. And back down. Good. By the way, a lot of people find this to be a pretty difficult exercise. If you're finding it hard too, I encourage you to keep practicing for a while on your own before going on to the next level. Next, we'll have multiple spiders on the table. We're getting pretty crazy now. You probably haven't encountered a situation like this before, but it's good to push yourself a little farther when you're trying to overcome a fear. After this, maybe seeing a little spider won't seem so bad. Take your time, as always. You're doing really well, and in fact, we're almost at the final level. Can you imagine your reaction if we'd started with all these spiders at once? That shows how far you've come in just a short amount of time. Tap when you're ready, and I'll tell you about our final level. There's a spot marked with tape on the ceiling. When you're ready, a large spider will start there and slowly descend on a thread. I think you can handle it. Go ahead and tap. All right, the spider is descending from the ceiling. Now that you've come this far, if you encounter a spider in real life, you should take the time to observe it and become more comfortable with a spider in your presence. And remember, make sure to come back a few times and go through the experience again. For now, congratulations on facing your fear and getting through all the levels.